Good afternoon, kings and queens, and welcome to Business Strategies and Tips with Lady L. I am your host, Lady L, building strategies that become successful business actions, helping business owners and entrepreneurs identify their vision, mission, and purpose, turning them into legal realities and successful, profitable business entities. This show is brought to you by the Magnet Exchange Group, a book club, a social club of like-minded individuals with a powerful magnetic attraction that develops healthy relationships, positive personal development, sharing wisdom and experiences in building generational wealth and wealth preservation. Boy, do I have an exciting show for you. I'm so excited about this show. I have my Sarge, the head of our Bringing Sexy Back group for the Magnet Exchange. He's going to give us some details of how long we've been doing this. And I'm telling you, I am probably in the best physical condition that I have been in since my 20s. And I am not exaggerating. I mean, you know, the body is going through whatever it goes through sometimes. But it's because of this boot camp that I am able to sustain and maintain the level of health that I have. And I am so, so grateful to this young man that you are going to be introduced to today. Let me tell you a little bit about him. He is a family man. He is a military officer that has gone through the channels of serving our country and giving us the freedoms that we often take for granted and that we enjoy. We want to say salute to him and thank him for his acts of service for us. And he is also one of the kings of the Magnet Exchange Group. And I tell you, each king brings a uniqueness to our magnetic book club of attraction that is second to none. I present to you Mr. Sargent, AKA of the Bringing Sexy Back group, Tereance Stokes, the CEO of Sekots Enterprises, LLC. Welcome, Mr. Tereance. Sargent.
Thank you, Lady L. Thank you for that great introduction, please. And you got me at young man. I wish I was that young. Okay.
Hey, we can still shake a tail feather. Don't get it twisted.
We are house heads. We are house heads together.
Yes.
Okay. So great. Thank you for that great introduction again. I truly am blessed to be on your platform. I believe in what you are doing for the community. It's such a great thing to see someone bringing inspiration, okay, to people, okay, because that's all we need is inspiration, okay. Without inspiration, we're just dead in the water. Absolutely. Okay. And thank you so much for bringing that to the group.
Awesome. We are so pleased, as one of our kings say, pleasing pleasure and privilege to be able to come on this platform today with Business Strategies and Tips. And we're going to start out with just briefly tell our audience, what is the vision? What was the vision, the drive that made you turn Sekots Enterprises, LLC into a legal business entity?
Yeah.
With us.
First off, the vision was behind the name first, okay? So years ago, my brother and I were sitting around and we said, one day, if we ever begin a business, first things first is family crest and legacy, okay? So Sekots Management LLC, okay, of course, is the backward spelling of my last name, okay? And with that is still keeping in post the family crest, okay, and the legacy. So that name will be recognizable, yes, okay, by everyone, especially in the family, because they will immediately get it, okay. The vision behind it, okay, is to allow people to see, and what what Sekots management will bring to the table is basic management of crypto and real estate. Okay. So often I'm out in public, I'm talking to people, they have no idea of what basic crypto practices are, what basic real estate practices are. Okay. And these are things that we've collectively as a group have learned through the Magnet Exchange group. Okay. And now it's being diluted into our businesses that we're beginning. Okay. So this way we can reach more people with the leaf of a branch on a tree. Okay. So that's the vision. Okay. You know, it's just to reach people. Okay. And let them understand that it seems a little far-fetched by just thinking about, oh, what's crypto? How do you get into it? And so forth and so on. There's the basics to everything. Okay. Like we were talking about this morning, Lady L, you have to begin.
Yeah.
Okay. If you
Have to
don't
start
begin,
somewhere.
you're just stuck. Okay. So you got to begin.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. I love that family crest. It is so critical that we build legacy for our generations, for our children, our grandchildren, our great grandchildren that have even yet to be born, so that they already will have a bootstrap to pull up on to be able to take it to the next levels and keep that family legacy going. That is so, so, so important. And we need to understand where we're going in our financial world right now. And that's what I love about our community, the Magnet Exchange Group and Life Changing Alliances and Mindfulness Creations. We collaboratively come together to make sure that we are educating everyone that we can possibly contact and be in contact with, who has an ear to hear, a mind that is comprehensible, and a heart that is receptive, because things are changing. I know a lot of people are praying and hoping that things go back to normal. We are in a new normal. And we are here, the Magnet Exchange Group, Life Changing Alliances, Mindfulness Creations. We are here collectively together to help bring our people, especially minorities, people of color, because we're not included in a lot of things here. Let's just keep it real.
Yep.
But if we come together in a spirit of unity, which is very, very powerful, when we're of the same mind, the same heart, the same walk, the same talk, there is nothing that is impossible to us. There is nothing that we can't achieve together. And this is our opportunity to transfer the ability to bring wealth, generational wealth development, and wealth preservation to our families. And we are here, and we are letting you know exactly how to get in contact with us. Please look at our website information that we're showing on this screen to you today, that you can understand exactly how to get in touch with us, how to connect with us, so that you can get the right information. There's a lot of information out there, and it can be overwhelming and confusing. We here at the Magnet Exchange Group, Life Changing Alliances and Mindfulness Creations, we're here to help you put all of that information collectively in one place, how to research and find quality research resources that will give you the true information. With that being said, help us to understand and share with us, Terrence, how your military journey, how it led you to where it evolved into your business, and how it connected you to the Magnet Exchange Group. How did all of that collectively come together for you?
Yeah, sure. I knew very on when I was a teenager, I wasn't like other teenagers. Okay. I was in ROTC, Marine ROTC, in school. So very on, I knew my mission personally was to help. Okay. To help people. Okay. So after high school and ROTC and so forth like that, I went into the Marine Corps. Okay. Through the Marine Corps, you learn as a group.
Yes.
Okay. You learn for the betterment of the group. Okay. Not individual. There's not an individual when you're in the military. Okay. You're only as strong. I know people have heard this 1,000 times. You're only as strong as the weakest link. Okay.
Yes.
It's just like that of a chain. Okay. If you got that weak link on the chain, when it's stressed, it's going to pop. Okay. And that's a chain. Okay. So you can imagine when you're dealing with people. Okay. You've got to build up that weakest link. So collectively, you can achieve the goal that's in front of you. Okay. So again, in the military, yes, you're there, you're given orders to take. All right. And with taking those orders, you still have that mental capacity to see the end result of those orders. You see that there's someone ahead of you that's been where you are right now, where you are, that can have the foresight to help you and the other guys with you. Okay. So guess what? Those orders, you're going to follow those orders out. Okay. Because you have that spiritual connection with the person that's leading you, that he's leading you in the right direction. Okay. And that's more or less what we do at the MEG. Okay. Collectively, we're sharing the information so that you can decipher for yourself which way you need to go with that information. Okay. The information that's being given to you is given to you from people that has been there and journeyed the road that you're traveling. Okay. And it also leads me to the point of, like you said, the boot camp. All right.
Yes.
Of course, as a Marine, okay, we leave no one on the battlefield. Okay.
No,
So
no.
you can be 100 pounds, 5'1", and you be able to carry out the 200-pound, 6-foot guy out of the battlefield. Okay. To safety.
Yes.
Okay. So that's what we do. Okay. And in the boot camp every morning, 7 o'clock. Okay. Lady L will tell you, we joke about this, but she went on a family trip and she used her boot camp skills, okay, to keep herself afloat in the water that she would normally have not gone into. But she had that mental fortitude and belief, okay, that belief system, all right, that she would be able to handle herself accordingly. But yeah, the boot camp is really good. We've been doing it now for 5.5 months. We've seen great strides in each other. Okay. Every morning. Okay. We're out there grinding. Okay. And we can definitely say, we can definitely say from day one to now, leap years. We're leap years ahead. Okay. And all it is, the mental belief. Okay. The mental belief. Okay.
Absolutely.
I mean, we have people in the boot camp ranging from, I would just say the average age is about 50. Okay. The average age. Okay. We've got people 65 plus being able to carry it on as if they were 30 years old. Day one, that's a different story. But today, leap years ahead. Okay. They're carrying on as if they're 30, 35 years old. And I'm in disbelief because I was like, wow. Okay. So it works. It works. Okay.
Yes,
so,
it does. I can vouch for that.
Yeah. So just one thing I want to say is we practice this in the boot camp, which is rightfully so with life itself, is that mental stability. Okay. You have to have that mental fortitude, okay, in order to keep going, okay? You see this picture behind me? The railroad tracks to nowhere, okay? It's up to your mind where you go on those tracks. There's no end. There's no end. The only end is the stop that you put in your mind.
So
Okay.
true. So true.
I look at this picture literally every other day and say, where am I going today?
Mhm.
Where am I going? What extra step am I going to take today so I get further down those tracks?
Yes.
Okay. Further down those tracks. Okay. So, but I don't mean to get off on a tangent, Lady L.
No, this is what this platform is all about. We're here to encourage, to edify, to build up, to
Yeah.
let people know exactly what we're doing in our businesses, what we're doing as a community, and how collectively we are coming together with all of our individual businesses, and we can do this and supply the community with everything that they need right there. So that's why we encourage everyone, make sure that you go to magnetexchangegroup.com, that you go to Life Changing Alliances, friend us on Instagram, on Facebook, in our YouTube channels. Make sure that you are subscribing, hitting those notification buttons and the bell so that you can get a daily feed of information so that you can make quality, sound decisions for your businesses, for your families, for your finances. We are just a one-stop shop. We even have a little book club. We're not just saying it's a book club. There's books that we study for personal development through the Magnet Exchange Group and Life Changing Alliances. Oh my goodness, we're on a book right now called Profits First. You know, we're coming out of that mentality of make your revenue, pay your bills, and whatever you have left over, work it out. No, we're finding out the truth of how it's really supposed to go and making profits first. Books like Cash Man to the Trash Man and from Myron Golden, and we've gone through so many of our popular authors, and we are listening to Jim Rohn, who some things are just timeless. Practical wisdom applied is timeless. Principles that are properly applied are timeless. So we have access to so much other. We have one of our queens, Darlena Rose, who comes to us every Wednesday and giving us health and benefits, mental, emotional, social, physical. I mean, we just have the whole holistic package within our organizations, and we are able to flourish. Some of us have gone in strides financially, physically, emotionally, mentally. We have made strides that 2 years ago, before the pandemic kicked in, we would not have even dreamed about being where we are right now. So it is just awesome, awesome, awesome. Share with us the experience of how you came from being a member of the community to one of the kings of the Magnet Exchange Group. Share that experience.
Yeah, so awesome. It's exciting because Lady L, as a member of the community, you see the advantages that you have,
yes,
compared to the everyday person out in society. Okay. And as those ideologies are bestowed upon you, okay, you have no other recourse but to put it back out.
absolutely.
Okay. And as I was receiving, I'm putting it back out. Okay. As quickly as I'm getting it, I was putting it out. And I was seeing how putting it back out into the community, the effectiveness.
Yes.
Okay. And how people were being able to change their positions in life, okay, for the better, okay, because the information is more or less just being released back out into the community. And by doing that and becoming a king, okay, in the community, that was enlightening in itself, because it gave me the understanding that I'm not just here for myself.
Absolutely.
Okay. I'm here for the community. It is my position, just like in the Marine Corps when I was a platoon sergeant. I'm here, okay, to help guide you, okay? I'm here to help guide, okay? Give the information, okay? Tell you what's happening, okay, in the marketplace, okay? Giving you that mental fortitude is, I cannot stress
Yes,
enough. It's
absolutely.
all about the mental, okay? That's
Yes, it is.
all life is, okay? It's the strength of your mental capacity, okay?
Yes.
Because little do we know it, mental illness,
Mm,
okay,
come on.
is
Mm,
one of the biggest
yes,
deterrents
it is.
of positive life that we have,
Yes.
okay? And it's how we get around that, okay? But yeah, being a king in a community is such a great undertaking. I am pleasured, I am pleased, I am thankful, I am humbled to be able to give myself to the community to help make a difference.
Absolutely. Oh, we appreciate you so much. Your contributions do not go unnoticed, and your contributions are very much appreciated because we can see the life changing. And it's interesting how people have different stages in their development. And some people that, when you start something, everybody's gun ho. And then after a while, you start seeing people fall off. But you know what's unique about our community? Even those that may have appeared to have fallen off, they found the recourses that they needed to fit their particular situations, because some had job conflicts and different things of that nature, so that they had to do some adapting schedule wise. And we are seeing the fruit of the Sexy Back group. One of our queens, Queen Nicole, oh my gosh,
Yes,
all she could do was walk.
yes,
And she walked
yes.
off them pounds. She looks amazing.
Amazing,
But where did she
amazing.
start? She started in the boot camp, and she
That's
hung in
right.
there for quite some time. And her schedule just, conflicted but the fruit that was invested in everyone that may had to go a different route, it was from the disciplines of the Managed Exchange Group bringing Sexy Back boot camp that got that ball rolling, that got that mental in the right state, that I need to keep doing something. What else can I do? I can't just drop the ball on this and not keep up with my mental and physical health. And they did that. So that is a tribute to you, Sarge. That is a tribute to your teaching, to your discipline, to your training. And when I tell you discipline, outside of a bee sting, we only missed one session since we began.
Yeah.
I mean, even challenges where he went out there and partied a little bit hard. I mean, he clubbed just a little bit long, celebrating with family, because this awesome man is a family man. And we're going to touch a little bit on that as well, because you need to understand that we are balanced. We're balanced with our family. We're balanced with our work and our business. We're balanced with our community. We're balanced with our health. We're balanced in everything that we do. And even with a knee situation where the doctor told him, look, hey, you can't do anything, he found a modified way of doing all of our exercises where he was still able to teach and coach. It was like nothing short of amazing, truly the mark of a king. I mean, he lived up to it. And like he said, it's all about that mental, man. He put that mental in another zone, and we zoned right along with him, because some of us, it was like, hallelujah, some of it was modified. Do it too. So we were able to modify and still keep up our paces as well. I mean, it's all about the journey. It's all about the journey. Enjoy your journey. of whatever it is you're going to do. Just give us a little bit of background about your family structure as far as your children, how is being connected to the Magnet Exchange Group poured out into your family directly.
Yes,
How does that work?
sure. My family, I love them to death. Okay. It starts more or less from my father, okay, being son of a preacher. Okay.
There you go.
So I might not walk around, I would say, with the holy cloth draped over my arm, but my belief, okay, in the higher power is always there. Okay. I have that to guide me through life. Okay. You have to have that spiritual center.
Yeah,
Okay.
you must.
In everything that you do. Okay. It will make you make that left instead of that wrong turn to the right. Okay. So it'll help guide you. Okay. And I remember as a little kid, my father, we were the kids that were outside playing, and we had to come in for Bible study. Okay. It would be summertime, 2 in the afternoon. We're out there playing kickball, baseball, whatever. And my dad yells, "All right, guys, come on in." And we knew what time it was. We had mandatory 1 hour Bible study, okay, and discussion. All right. So early on in life, I had a belief that no matter what I did, okay, I will be fruitful at it.
Yeah.
Okay. And no matter what I did, I was going to put 110% effort into it. Okay. Even though I knew to my counterpart, I was not up to their level. But if I put 110% of my effort, I'm right there with them. Okay. Because I gave it all I can do. Okay. So with that being said, as far as family's everything to me. Okay. I have a wife. Okay. We've been together let me get this right now. We've been together for 32 years. Yeah, right. Okay. I was like, hold on, let me get it right. 34 years. Okay. I had to go to the fingers. So we've been together for 34 years, married for 26 years. Okay. So I have a son. He's 19. Okay. He's a second year of school. My daughter's 24. She's post school. She's a fifth grade math and science teacher. Okay. All right. So, and my son, his degree is in physical science. Okay. More or less, he wants to be a strength and conditioning. He wants to open up his own strength and conditioning practice.
I know
okay.
That's right.
Yes. So hopefully he can get onto a college team or be a strength and conditioning coach for them, and then hopefully maybe into one of these MLB teams or NFL or basketball NBA team, strength and conditioning coach. Okay. But nonetheless, he's going for it, because he's got that whole mental mindset of where he wants to be. My daughter knew at the age of 12 that she wanted to be a teacher. So everything she did in life, she put her step forward to becoming a teacher. All right. So family is, like I said, everything to me. Everything I do, okay, is for the betterment of the legacy, okay, the forthcoming generations, okay, of this family. All right. I've already told them, okay, what's in store for them. Okay. Whether they believe it or not, or want to believe it, I already told them they're millionaires already. Okay. And it's what they will have to do, okay, to help others become millionaires. Okay.
Absolutely.
Okay. And keep that legacy going. Okay. For the family. All right. But yes, we do a lot of events. It's a juggling act. Okay. Like you said, because, not everybody that started in boot camp was able to still come, but they're still mentally stable and they're doing it in their own right time. Okay. That they have. Okay. And it's basically putting the time in. Okay. You got to put the time. If you have family, you got to juggle. Okay. You can't isolate just because you're trying to develop something. You've got to find that balance. Okay. It's tough. Okay. Sometimes, you take a step back and you say, oh man, what am I doing? Okay. I'm running away. Okay. With this, I got to reconnect with family. Okay. So I saw that when I was in the military, when you're missing birthdays, holidays, family events. Okay. People being born into the family and so forth and so on. These are things that you have no choice but to miss. Okay. And when I was in, basically they have all this technology, so you were sent pictures, in the mail.
Right.
You couldn't wait to get the pictures.
You had to wait until the mail came. Now it's
correct.
and everything. It's just almost
That's right.
touch each other.
There is no iPhone or Snapchat or whatever
All that good stuff.
they're calling these days. So you couldn't wait to get the pictures. Okay.
Yeah.
So it took about 7 to 10 days, to see the little ones blow out a birthday candle or what have you. Okay. But that's what it was, and that's what we had. So we made the best of what we have. Okay. And so as family, that's what you do. Okay. You make the best of what you have. Okay. You make the best of what you have. All right. Yeah. But yes, family is Lady L top priority to me. Top priority.
Absolutely. I totally 100% agree. It's interesting how some things are so parallel. I have a grandson who played football. I've never seen such a personal, self-disciplined person. And I kept saying, hey, why don't you just go on YouTube and do some workouts? And that may be a recommendation for your son, to just do some videos. You'd be surprised. Through that, somebody, a team, recruiter or scout may put, oh, we need him for our team. You never know. Let them go ahead and use their social media to their advantage. And his sister is funny. She just was hired a week ago to become a preschool teacher like her mom, because she loves working with children and giving back. So
great.
And I'm gonna be honest, it all has everything to do with how you have introduced them to the spiritual part of their lives. Because when they grew up in church, they grew up in Bible studies and different things of that nature. So they're taught to have the nature of giving, of serving. And when you have young people that you can get them to understand the power in servanthood, the power in being a servant leader, because we raise leaders, being leaders ourselves, we have no other choice. It's just in us to do that. So when you're raising young people that understand servanthood and the power that's within it, and the abilities that they've been given to serve and to give, I mean, nothing will be impossible to them, because they have that inner working of God in their hearts. So that is so critically important. I understand there's multiple religions and things out there, but I've always said, if you genuinely want to know God, he is obligated to reveal himself to you. All you have to do is say, God, I need to understand you. I want to know you. Introduce yourself to me. Show me you. And he will bring the resources of people and information to you, so that you can have that personal, intimate walk with God, because you are not going to remain successful without the strength you need not to be tainted with all kinds of negativity and all kinds of negative forces out there that will try to break you and bring you down. When you have that spiritual fortitude of God living on the inside of you, that's what helps you get through those challenging, rough times that happens in life. So with that being said, Sergeant, give us one business strategy or tip that you would leave with our audience today.
Sure. Belief. Okay, your belief system. Okay. You're not going to see that vision, okay, come round circle if you don't start with that belief system, okay? You have to believe that it can be accomplished, okay? Whatever you're doing, okay, you have to have that belief system, all right? Without that belief system, okay, you're just dreaming your beliefs away. You know how they always say dreams come true, okay? But if you don't dream and put that dream into belief, okay, it's not going to come true. Okay, so you got to have that belief system. All right. So, in a nutshell, go after it.
Yes.
Go after it. There's no stopping. No stopping. Just like these tracks, there's no stopping. Okay, no stopping. Take it to wherever you need to go.
Yeah.
Wherever. No stopping. Okay. It's only going to stop as long as your mind puts a stop sign there. Okay. Keep climbing. We stress this all the time. Keep climbing. There's going to be pitfalls. Okay. Throw that mental rope down to yourself. Get out that pit. Okay. There will be issues. Okay. Life is life. Okay. Life is life. As long as you have that belief system and you're centered, okay, go for it. Go for it. Okay.
Awesome, awesome. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Ladies and
Thank you, Lady L.
Stokes, CEO and Sergeant of the Magnet Exchange Bringing Sexy Back Boot Camp, CEO of Sekots Enterprises Management Enterprises, LLC. I will give you the website information. Make sure that you connect with him. Make sure that you visit his website and fill out the information so that he can get in contact with you to make sure that you are getting equipped and that you are clear in the education that you need regarding the cryptocurrency space and real estate arena. We are so thankful to have had you with us on today for Business Strategies and Tips with Lady L. I am your host, Lady L. Like, subscribe, hit that notification button and that bell on my YouTube page, Lady Vern. That's L-A-D-Y, V as in Victor, E-R-N-E, all one word. Friend me and follow me on my Instagram page, Success Beyond Strategies. That's STRATEGZ. Thank you so much for joining me for today's show.
You're quite welcome. Thank you.
That you joined us today. Thank you so much, sir. We appreciate you coming to us. And Semper Fi.
Semper Fi. Keep up the great work, Lady L.
Appreciate you. Thank you so much for your confidence in me. It keeps me going. Trust and believe that.
Hoorah.